and you ever ponder the 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 real life inspirations behind the characters we grow to love on screen, uh, take Roy Kent from Ted Lasso, for instance, uh, a character whose tough exterior and gritty determination make him unforgettable. But have you ever wondered if there's more to him than just a gruff football captain? Let's embark on a journey to uncover the man behind the mustache. But before we dive in, a quick heads up for our viewers. If you're enjoying this deep dive, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Your support keeps these stories coming. Now, picture this. Jason Sudeikis, the mastermind behind Ted Lasso, pouring his heart into the show, not just as an actor, but as a storyteller. His own life experiences are woven into the fabric of every character, including the formidable Roy Kent when Sudeikis said goodbye to Saturday Night Live. It was a moment of profound change, much like an athlete retiring from the sport that defined them. It's this emotional blueprint that shapes Roy Kent's journey from a player at the top of his game to someone searching for identity beyond the pitch. Sudeikis once shared on the New Heights podcast the turmoil of transitioning from a world where he was known for his comedy chops to something entirely new. It's akin to a professional athlete stepping away from the limelight, grappling with the question, if I'm not that person anymore, then who am I? And this existential dilemma is something Sudeikis and Roy Kent share, giving the character a depth that resonates with so many. The parallels don't stop there. Sudeikis revealed a fascinating conversation with Brett Goldstein, who brings Roy Kent to life. Like they mused over how Roy, without the positive influence of Ted Lasso, might have spiraled into a much darker place post-retirement. It's a testament to the power of good mentorship and the impact it can have on a person's life. Speaking of parallels, you might think Roy Kent is a carbon copy of the legendary footballer Roy Keane. After all, they share a name, a reputation for fiery leadership, and a history of on-field battles. But Ted Lasso co-creator Brendan Hunt sets the record straight. Roy Kent is more than just a nod to Keane's legacy. He was conceived as a foil to Ked's relentless optimism, drawing inspiration from Keane's infamous fallout with his manager before the 2002 World Cup. What began as a placeholder name evolved into a fully fledged character whose post-playing career mirrors the paths of real-life footballers like Keane, yet beneath the surface, it's Jason Sudeikis' own highs and lows that breathe life into Roy Kent. The character's emotional journey from celebrated captain to finding his footing as a coach reflects Sudeikis' real-life navigation through change and self-discovery. So as we wrap up this exploration of Roy Kent's character, let's lighten the mood with a little humor. If Roy Kent were to give advice on life after sports, he'd probably say something like, just remember, when the cheering stops, it's time to start yelling at the game refs on TV. It's the next best thing. Um, with that said, thanks for watching. And until next time, keep your plates ready and your team spirit high.